Hi everyone, my name is DTD, and welcome back to Doki Doki Salvation Remake, Part 14. In the last video, there was a snow day with all the members of the club kind of just taking it easy for the day. Monica and Sayori hung out, and MC and Yuri and Natsuki went out to eat at a restaurant, where, at that restaurant, the MC asked the other two girls what should he do regarding Sayori. They gave him some suggestions, and so this is the direct aftermath of that, in which hopefully the MC will finally confess his feelings to Sayori. Though to be completely honest, I do not know. But anyway, if you guys are ready, let's just dive right on in. Alright. So, first things first, I'll call her. No, wait, shoot. I should bring her something. Something to solidify it. Too late to get her flowers. Bingo! I can bake her some cinnamon buns. I rush over to my fridge as well as my cabinets to check if I have the necessary ingredients. Perfect. I got some from my last grocery trip. Way to think ahead. I preheat my oven and get ready to bake. How do you have the stuff just lying around? You have to have some pretty specific stuff for that store thing. An hour goes by and the cinnamon buns are done. I clean off excess flour and other messes from my shirt and get some oven mitts. My face is blasted with both the wonderful smell of cinnamon and the heat from the oven. Natsuki would be proud. Oh crap, I didn't make the icing! I place the tray of cinnamon buns down on the counter and quickly find the ingredients needed for the glaze. Just sugar, butter, vanilla extract, and milk. I think. Crap, I have to get the icing done before the buns cool. I don't remember how to make this thing. I quickly pull out my phone. Natsuki, I've got a bit of an emergency here.
Huh? What happened?
I'm making cinnamon buns for Sayori and I don't know how to make the icing.
Geez, really? That's the easiest part, you doofus. Do you not know how to look things up online?
I figured I don't text the only expert I know.
Alright, I assume you have all the ingredients, right?
I do. Butter, vanilla extract, sugar, and milk.
I hope you have powdered sugar instead.
Crap. Even I know that. What? I look in my cabinets for powdered sugar. Oh, thank gosh. There's a small container of powdered sugar from who knows how long ago. I assume it's probably the last time my mom made something, so much time has passed that I don't even remember anymore. But it doesn't look like it's gone bad, so it's fair game. Yeah, I got it.
Perfect. Alright, now try your best to follow along. This is where things might get tough for you. First, you melt the butter. 2 tablespoons. Then pour out 2 cups of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 4 tablespoons of milk. Pour them all together and mix them well. You should have a nice, tasty glaze.
That's it? I expected something way more complicated.
I'd figure a dummy like you might have found it difficult.
Every second you're not running, I'm only getting closer. Nice. Thanks.
You're welcome. Good luck with Sayori.
Okay, potential crisis averted. With each passing second, the cinnamon buns only grow colder. I quickly gather all my ingredients and prepare to mix them all together. Whew! Done! I finish icing the last cinnamon bun and clap my hands in victory. They look pretty stunning, if I do say so myself. Although, a bit on the messy side. I look down at my shirt and notice I'm covered in flour, sugar, and icing. Great. But hey, maybe she'll see that I worked hard to make these, and I'll make them feel more special. Just gotta be myself, right? Not sure if Sayori's home yet, so I decide to shoot her a quick text. Hey, you home?
I am. Sorry for not telling you earlier. I forgot.
That's all right. Just wanted you to know. Just wanted to know. Perfect time to surprise her. I was going to have her spot be the roof where we'd look at the stars together, but there's way too much snow right now. I figured I could just tell her at her home. Yeah, I could do that. I grab a small plate from my cupboard, place a bun on it, and gently wrap it in saran wrap. Okay, here goes. I walk outside and begin to make my way through the snowy sidewalk. My heart is beating like crazy, even though I've been to her house so many times before. I guess it must be because I'm about to confess to her. I take a deep breath and. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Sayori appears right in front of me, holding a small white box. Sayori, hey! I was just gonna go over to surprise you.
Really? I was going over to surprise you.
We both laugh out loud in a pretty awkward situation. There goes my surprise plan, but I think this can work. Dang, I was hoping to surprise you with this. I show her the cinnamon bun I made.
Whoa, you made that all by yourself? That's amazing. Now I feel bad about what I got you.
Wait, no, I'm sure it's just as special. What do you got me? See, she dejectedly opens up the box to reveal. Oh, another cinnamon bun.
You even sound disappointed. I picked the wrong gift.
No, Sayori, it's a wonderful gift too. It's our childhood snack from a cafe we always went to. That makes it super special.
Do you really think so?
I do. It's really nice that you thought of me when you got that. I promise.
Okay, as long as you like it.
I love it. Here, let's do an exchange. Sayori hands over the box to me while I hand over my plate.
You really did make that by yourself. You're all messy.
I guess I figured if you saw me like this, you'd know it's homemade.
I could already tell when I saw the cinnamon bun itself. It had a DTD kind of feel to it.
That's just a nice way of saying it looks super messy, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Right. There is a bit of an awkward silence that takes over when I realize what I'm about to say. Everything starts flashing back to me. All the memories we made, the night I saved her, our time spent in the club. It's all coming back. Sayori, there's something I've been wanting to try and redo for a very long time. Because I wanted to make sure that this was how I truly felt about you. The words don't even sound like they're coming from me. My heart is pounding so loud I feel like Sayori herself could hear it. My voice begins to shake. I've been thinking about this for a long time. But I think I'm finally ready to tell you.
Tell me what?
Sayori, I close my eyes, take a deep breath. I really like you. No, I think I love you. And I'm absolutely sure about that now. I felt it for a long time, but I was also very confused and questioned myself a lot. I was always wondering if I truly felt this way about you or if I was just trying to cope with my own guilt about everything. But in these past 2 weeks, I've slowly grown to realize that my feelings for you are real. You're always on my mind, and you make me feel like no one else has. You're so special to me. You're my everything. I want to spend my whole life with you. You're my best friend, Sayori. And I'd like for us to move even further beyond that. I'm breathing heavily as I'm able to catch Sayori's reaction. She's tearing up, but also smiling. I brace myself for whatever rejection that may come my way.
I don't know what to say. Hearing this from you, it makes my heart skip a beat.
Her expression changes.
I've always cared so much for you, and I remember just how much it hurt to know that you care so much about me.
My heart skips a beat as well as I realize that I've maybe said the wrong thing.
I thought if I just stopped being selfish, kept these feelings to myself, it would be easier for the both of us. But I don't feel that pain anymore. It feels like a dream come true now.
She takes a step closer to me.
You make me feel so loved. You're always there for me, even when I can't begin to express just how much that means to me. You're my sunshine on my cloudiest days. I can't imagine my life without you.
I I promise I'll always be there for you. We don't have to rush anything, but now I'm making a promise to fully commit to you. And I want us to walk this journey together.
I want to be with you too. And I'm really glad you're so understanding.
Sayori slowly walks over for a hug, and I wrap my arms around her. Her heart is beating just as hard as mine, which I find pretty cute. You got excited, didn't you?
Of course I did.
So, I've never actually confessed to anyone before. How'd I do?
You did wonderfully.
I guess that makes us official then.
I guess it does.
We break our hug and look at each other awkwardly. So, I don't actually know what you're supposed to do after this.
Neither do I. We'll take it step by step, okay? I don't want anything to change between us.
Sounds like a plan to me. So, how about that hot cocoa then?
That sounds amazing. Let's go on over.
Was that it? I quietly jump out in the air out of pure joy. I guess that makes me Sayori's boyfriend now. More officially, anyway. Not like that weird semi-forced boyfriend that I was a few months ago. This one feels more real. Walking to Sayori's house like I've always have feels different this time. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like she said, things should stay the same as they always been. Being a boyfriend is just a label, isn't it?
Do you like marshmallows in your hot cocoa?
Sure. Why not? Sayori nods and walks over to her kitchen to heat up some milk. She's so casual about this. I just confessed my love to her and she's now making me hot cocoa. That's a good thing, right?
What's a good thing?
Huh?
What's a good thing?
Oh, did I say that out loud? Dang.
What's the matter? You're still not feeling embarrassed after confessing your love to me, are you?
What? How can you say that so casually?
Just teasing you. I kind of like hearing how it sounds too. Makes me feel kind of fuzzy.
I guess it makes me feel like that too. I gotta be honest, it almost doesn't feel real.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's silly. It's not really anything to talk about.
Hey, you can tell me.
I think back to the fight we had 2 weeks ago now. She's right. I can't hold these feelings in anymore. Remember that told you about... Sorry. Remember when I told you about that one girl that ditched me when I asked her on a date?
Yeah?
I guess the paranoia from that experience is stopping me from fully embracing this. Like, I know you're not her. You're different. You're better. But I guess there's that part of me that's still afraid. And then with how... I stopped myself.
How what?
The last time I told you I loved you, it didn't go so well. Sayori walks up to me and stands very close.
I understand. I still feel horrible for doing that to you. I try not to think about it, but I always get some sort of reminder. But I understand why you'd be so afraid now. I'd be scared too. But all we can do now is tell you that I'm here. I want nothing more than just to be here with you, in this moment.
Sayori places her hand on my cheek.
It's okay to be scared for me. And for yourself too. But I can assure you, I'm yours now. And I'll be okay. I'll carry on for you.
I place my hand on hers. I'll do the same. I trust you, Sayori. Sayori and I place our heads together and embrace once again. Now the reality is really starting to set in. Sayori's my girlfriend now. She feels the same way as I do. I hug her tightly. I'm so glad I'm able to hold you like this.
Me too.
I make the hug last as long as possible, trying to show my inner self that Sayori's right here, and she isn't going anywhere. After a few minutes, we separate and both sigh. Oh shoot, is that milk boiling over?
Eh? Yeah, it is!
Sayori runs off to the kitchen to save the milk. I chuckle to myself as I walk over to help her. Some things never change. After a few minutes, Sayori and I have 2 perfectly warm cups of hot cocoa with some mini marshmallows inside. Sayori and I sit on one of the couches and she cuddles up next to me. So, how did things go with Monica today?
It was great. Monica seemed so happy to hang out with me after all this time. She almost seemed like a new person, but not in a bad way. It's really nice to see her this genuinely happy.
You don't think she was happy most of the time?
Well, she had her moments, but I feel like she wasn't truly happy for a while. Lots of stress on her mind and all that.
Yeah, I can see that. Is she still going ahead with the festival on Monday?
Oh, that's right, she is. She said we can share poems and stuff just like we would have at the first festival.
Wasn't the original idea of the festival designed to recruit more members?
Uh-huh. But this time, I think she just wants to celebrate us as a club instead.
I see. Well, that's nice to hear. Is there anything special I should bring?
Just a poem for us to present.
You'll be okay with presenting a poem?
I should be, but thank you for thinking about that. You're always making sure I'm doing okay, aren't you?
Of course, dummy. That's what I'm here for. I give Sayori a light noogie.
Hey, come on! I can't reach you to nug you back.
Alright, how about you get me back some other way?
Staring contest. Whoever loses has to get slapped.
Oh, someone's going to have red cheeks by the end of this. And that's not going to be me.
We'll see about that. Ready? Go!
Ah, crap. My eyes are already starting to dry up. I keep my eyes open as I ask Sayori a question. Hey, Sayori.
Yeah?
Can we attempt to make each other blink?
Ooh, you mean street rules?
Yeah, sure. Street rules.
Alright, but I will warn you, I was known as Poker Face Sayori in middle school. Ah! No fair, I was in the middle of a sentence.
Street rules, remember? I lightly tap Sayori's face, enough to make a sound, but not enough to actually hurt her.
You sure you want that to be your slap? No takebacks.
Well, I didn't want to actually hurt you.
Okay. Ready for round 2?
Are you?
Go!
I can't beat a PNG in a staring contest. It's impossible. I snap my fingers. She doesn't flinch. Impressive. I lunge at her. Not a single movement. Dang.
Ah!
Ah! I blinked.
That's a win for me.
Not fair. You stole my tactic.
All's fair in love and war, DTD.
Whatever. Hit me with the best you got. Sayori looks away for a moment. I prepare myself for the incoming pain of... Huh? She kisses me on the cheek instead. Changed the rules on me, huh?
Well, your cheeks are all red. That makes me the winner.
Yours are red too, dummy.
So they are. Consider this a draw.
Sure, Sayori. I spent the rest of the afternoon with Sayori and even had dinner with her and her mom. We haven't told the news yet, but I think she's always kind of known we'd eventually end up together. Sayori's with me now, walking me home. Now it's real cold.
You're right about that, but I kind of like it.
Me too.
It's been a wonderful evening, DTD. I really enjoyed spending time with you.
I'm glad to hear that. I had a great time too. Sayori and I stop at our usual meetup spot. Sayori looks down shyly, fidgeting with her fingers.
I was thinking maybe if it's okay with you, we could spend the night together?
I blink a few times, trying to process what she just asked. Sayori, why are you asking it like this is the first time you've slept over?
It's different now that we're boyfriend and girlfriend, okay?
I guess that's a good point. But you're also the one who said nothing should change between us.
Yeah, but boyfriend and girlfriend, sleeping in the same bed. In Yuri's novels, that usually leads to stuff that I don't think I'm ready for.
I blinked my eyes a few times again. You're not joking with me again, are you?
No, I'm serious.
Well, I'm not going to do anything you're not ready for. That's the bottom line. I think this whole things stay the same thing applies here too. I don't know what Yuri and Natsuki have been showing you, but that does not reflect reality.
I trust you, DTD. It's just a little different now that we're together.
Yeah, I understand that. We can just cuddle up together and enjoy each other's company. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Sayori and I walk hand in hand back to my place. Even though it's something we've already been doing, it really does feel different. She says she wants things to stay the same, but I know she feels what I feel too. Sayori and I arrive back in my warm home. The best part about the cold weather is being able to look forward to a nice warm home.
I agree, and a warm shower too. Speaking of which, do you mind if I shower real quick?
Not at all. Go for it. I'll shower after you.
I mean, it would be more efficient if we showered at the same time, wouldn't it?
I'm not falling for it this time. Get out of here, Stinky. I hand Sayori a towel and push her towards the bathroom as she giggles to herself the whole way. Guys, don't do anything funny, like you guys just got together. That would be kind of weird. Some time passes and I finally get out of the shower. I notice Sayori's already turned off the lights and is in my bed staring at her phone. Well, I can see that you already made yourself comfortable.
Sorry, I was cold.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm freezing too.
Let me just slide on in there.
I slide into bed next to Sayori and turn to face her. Funny how things just kind of worked out, huh?
Yeah. I have to ask, do you really love me, DTD?
The boyfriend answer is yes, right?
Yeah. Love is a very powerful word. You can't just throw it around like that.
What do you mean?
Well, it's only something you're supposed to say unless you're absolutely truly means it.
I do mean it though.
Well, maybe right now you do. I think as time goes on, that love will be tested.
Way to get all philosophical on me. She playfully slaps my arm.
What I'm trying to say is, there's no way you can fully mean it yet.
Yeah, I get you. It's weird to think about, but you're probably right.
It's not weird. It's normal.
I don't think I know a single person who could hear the words "I love you" and turn into a philosophical discussion.
Heh, meanie.
Sayori turns her back towards me. Hey, what did I say? Hey, Sayori, watch this. Trying to remember what I've seen in movies, I slide closer to Sayori and pull her closer so her back is pressing against my chest. Is this how you do it? Whatever sliver of confidence I had earlier instantly vanishes as I'm now trying to figure out what to do.
BTD?
Yeah?
Are you...
Oh, gosh. Sorry.
Are you trying to spoon me?
Maybe?
You're adorable. Here.
Sayori, still with her back against my chest, reaches over and grabs my arm. She guides it around her waist and nuzzles closer to me.
There.
Sayori sighs and stirs a little. Are you okay with this?
Mm-hmm.
The intimacy of this moment is unreal. I don't even know what to think. I gently rest my chin on Sayori's shoulder. I close my eyes, trying to memorize every single detail, every sensation of this moment. I never thought a guy like me would ever come even close to this experience, yet here I am. As I start dozing off, I begin to imagine the rest of my life with Sayori by my side. And I think it's the first time I've ever gotten to sleep with a smile on my face.
Good night, DTD.
Good night, Sayori. Ah, that's sweet. Very, very sweet. Cupcake! Da da. Oh, Monica's POV. I thought we wouldn't get those anymore. I walk out of my room and stretch, letting out a hearty yawn. Wow, I haven't slept like that in ages. Heck, every single night I've practically slept like a baby. Though it could be this cold weather helping out with that. Why am I talking to myself? I shake my head as I walk over to my kitchen to prepare some coffee. Sayori and I did a little bit of shopping the other day, so I'm all stocked up and ready to go. Huh. Now, how do you do this again? My apparent memory loss has affected the way I do things, but generally I'm able to get by without much help. After a bit of scrambling around with my coffee maker, I managed to get it going. Nothing like the smell of coffee on a Sunday. Quick talking to yourself. After a few moments, my coffee is ready. I blow a little bit before taking a sip. Perfect. I sit down on my couch and try my best to relax. My mind somehow finds its way back to Sayori, though. I pull out my phone and open up Sayori and I's messages. Looking at our previous conversations, nothing seems too out of the ordinary. I wonder if she'd be up to hang out today. I guess it can't hurt to ask. Morning, Sayo.
Good morning.
I wanted to know if you'd be up for hanging out today.
Oh my gosh, I have something crazy to tell you about.
Is it about your little crush?
Wow, you know me so well. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, that was easier than I thought. I let out a sigh of relief and take another sip of coffee. I hate how hazy a lot of my memories still are. Maybe I should have just stayed at the hospital. But no, I wouldn't have a chance to reconnect with Sayori if I did. You're fine, Monica. You're doing great. Motivating myself is a proper excuse for talking to myself, right? I guess so. After about 45 minutes go by, I hear a light knock on the door. I get up from my couch and call out, "It's open! You may come in!" What? Why did I say it like that? A blast of cool air rushes into my house, instantly making me shiver. Get inside, quick!
Sorry, I forgot you're still probably nice and cozy in there. It sure is cold, though.
Indeed. Would you like to have some coffee?
Sure, cream and sugar, please.
Sayori and I walk over to my kitchen, and I prepare the coffee maker once again. How was the walk over here? You didn't freeze up, did you?
It was pretty cold, but I didn't mind. I keep myself warm thinking about DTD.
Oh, whoa, what happened between you two? Must have been pretty powerful stuff if it keeps you warm.
He finally asked me out.
Oh, finally. I've been pushing him to do that for a few weeks now. How do you feel?
Well, if I'm being completely honest with my feelings, it feels like a dream come true. There's still the rain clouds trying to keep me from fully embracing it, but I'll manage.
That's understandable. The coffee machine stops whirling and pours fresh coffee. I grab the pot and pour some into a mug. How much sugar do you want?
As much as you think would make it sweet. I don't really like bitter coffee.
No problem. I do as she says and pour a decent amount of sugar and cream into her coffee. Here you go, fresh from the pot.
Thank you.
Sayori immediately takes a sip.
Ah! Hot! Why do I always keep forgetting to blow?
I laugh out loud and begin to fan the coffee a bit.
It was good though. You made it just right.
Big fan of sweets, huh?
Yeah, didn't you right now? Oh, I guess that must have been another thing you forgot.
Well, maybe. But I'm getting better. I remember our picnic and our mall trip not too long ago, so things are slowly coming back to me now.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Sayori and I make our way back to the living room and sit down on the couch.
You know, there's something I did want to ask you about. I'm just not sure if you remember what you meant by it.
Oh, well, I can't say for certain. Depends on what it is.
Well, it was back in the club. Before you fainted. You mentioned something about this world not being what I think it is or something.
Did I say that? I try my best to think back to that day, but it's the day I've been struggling to remember to remember the most. Sorry, I can't really know what I could have meant. World not what you think it is, huh? Strange.
I thought so too. But I figured you were just really confused and scared at the time. You said a lot of things about disappearing and this world forgetting about you.
Huh. Geez, I'm sure that must have been scary. I'm sorry for putting that on you.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you didn't go through that alone. I'm glad I was able to be there for you.
I'm glad you were there for me too. Well, who knows what. I mean, you know you didn't have to. Especially after the things I said to you.
Hey, it's okay, I promise.
Wow, you're really good. You're really good at being convincing with just your words.
It's the coffee.
Yeah. We fall silent for a little bit. I still feel horrible.
Eh?
I know I did wrong by you, and I feel that my memory loss might take away from the sincerity of my apologies.
It's okay. I don't know if you remember, but you already apologized to me.
You're right. I do remember doing that somewhat. But that's what I mean. Not being able to remember things must make any apology of mine feel insincere, you know?
That's not your fault, though. You were sincere before your brain got a little messy, and you're still sincere now. I don't think it makes a difference.
Gosh, you're way too nice, you know that.
Only for my besties.
Sayori places her coffee down on a nearby table and wraps her arms around me. Thanks. Thanks for being you.
I'm trying my best. That does remind me, though. I've always wanted to talk to you about something. Something kind of serious.
Oh, of course, Sayori. What's on your mind?
Well, I don't want to make it seem like it's a super big deal or anything. It's just something I thought about, you know?
That's alright. If it bothers you, then it's serious.
Sure. Well, it's actually kind of silly now I'm going to say it out loud, but do you think I only fell in love with D2D because he saved my life?
Sayori's sincerity nearly makes me gasp, but I hold it together. Well, I should first ask how you feel about it.
I'm not too sure. I guess I try to remind myself of how I felt before my world turned upside down, you know?
I understand. I remember. I think you told me about him when you wanted to invite him over. The way you acted around him was different. I could tell there was something going on there.
Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. But it also sounds just like me.
I think it's easy to get caught up in thoughts like that, though. What happened was a big shock to all of us.
Yeah. I found myself looking up all these sorts of things about love, and I came across the Nightingale effect.
The Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I sometimes think about what could have happened if I wasn't depressed or if I didn't decide to take my own life.
I hear you. But I'm sure there's more than that, no?
I know. Whenever I'm with him, I feel all fuzzy inside. And I know I felt that way before all this too. I guess I'm still somewhat afraid that he's only with me because of what I did, you know?
I get you. I think that's a valid concern to have. You shouldn't feel bad for feeling that way. Maybe I can give him a little pet talk. Make sure he isn't going to break your heart.
That sounds funny. Don't go too crazy on him now, though. I don't want you chasing him or something whenever he does something silly.
I'm only half joking. I wouldn't do that. Not yet, at least.
You dork.
But back to what you were talking about. I feel like this is one of the things that can slowly fix itself over time. As your relationship progresses, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Will you say we go and surprise him, huh?
Hey, what are you planning, Monica? Don't scare him away.
I just want to remind him who he'd be dealing with if he ever broke your heart.
That sounds fun. Let's do it.
As Sayori and I get ready to head outside, I can't help but smile to myself. The feeling that I've lost something. The feeling that I'm not who I used to be, it's beginning to fade. As I place my scarred hands on my doorknob, I get a somewhat vague feeling of deja vu. I'm here.
Huh? Did he say something?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Let's get going. I stretch out my back and let out an ungodly noise. Alright, that's those assignments done. Now to tackle some chores. I look over to my living room and kitchen and notice everything is neat and in order. Alright, chores done. I throw myself on the couch and let out a satisfied sigh. I wonder what Sayori is up to. She said she was going to spend more time with Monica, and I didn't want to interfere with that. Which actually reminds me, I should work on my poem. Before getting up, though, I hear a knock on my door. Coming! I peek through the peephole and see Sayori standing at my front door. She gets close to it and makes a funny face.
DTD, I'm turning into an ice pop out here. Let me in!
I like ice pops, though. Sayori whines as I open the door. Hey, Monica. When did you get here? Aw, that didn't scare you? Was it supposed to?
It was her idea anyway, not me.
No, it was most definitely yours.
Don't expose me.
Well, it's nice to see you both anyway. What made you decide to come over to my place?
Just a bit bored. Wanted to see what you're up to. Before we get to that, though, may I borrow your bathroom?
Sure, go ahead. Sayori walks off to my bathroom to do her business, leaving me alone with Monica. Oh, what? Why are you giving me that look? You and Sayori, huh? You two are getting quite cozy with each other. Cozy? What do you mean? I got eyes like a hawk. I genuinely know what you're talking about. Truth is, I do. I just don't know if Sayori wants everyone to know yet. Unless... Did Sayori mention anything? She told me everything already. Oh, jeez. I didn't know if Sayori wanted to keep it a secret or not. You're not ashamed of Sayori or anything, are you? Of course not. I just, well, you know. I'm just teasing you. You both are adorable together. I'm glad to see you come to fruition. Thanks. I'm pretty happy about it too. Monica's expression shifts again. I'm going to warn you though, DTD. If I ever find out you broke Sayori's heart, I will personally make you regret it. Jeez, she can actually be pretty scary when she wants to be. I mean, she's joking, of course, right? Yeah, wouldn't even think of it. I'm only kidding. Or am I? Alright, I get it. I'll make sure to take care of her. At least I now know not to get on your bad side. Good, glad to hear it. So, have you guys kissed yet? Jeez, you just asked this a few days ago. I can't help it. I love the gossip. Well, if you absolutely must know... No, we haven't. You asked her out, became a couple, and you haven't kissed her yet? Hey, keep your voice down, will ya? Jeez. We're waiting for the right moment. Surely you understand. Admittedly, I may have let my hopeless romantic side leak out a little bit there. Sorry. I think it's good that you two are just waiting for that right moment. It also suits Sayori. It's definitely your style. Well, aren't you a bit of a perfectionist? Wouldn't you also want the same thing? A woman can only dream, I guess. Oh wait, sorry, that's Sayori.
Alright, which one of you silly heads were talking about me again?
Not me again. I can't help it. You two are way too cute together.
Ah, thanks, Monica.
After a few moments, Sayori and Monica head on home. I decide it's finally time to tackle my latest poem. I grab a pencil and a few sheets of paper and get ready to write. Cupcake! Da-da. Da-da. I'm just going to scream cupcake whenever I see that cupcake. It's just my new thing now. What's da? Monday. I slowly rise from my bed and rub my eyes, not before stopping my alarm. I spent quite a bit of time working on that poem of mine. I just wanted it to be the best I could make it. Although, I think I ended up writing a love poem. I tried to channel all the new feelings that came with confessing to Sayori, and I ended up just writing a glorified love letter. Oh well, maybe no one will notice. Which reminds me, that new festival monk has planned is also today. I've still been left in the dark about most of the details, but I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. I take a peek out of my window and notice that all the snow from this past weekend has melted away. Kinda sad, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more where that came from in the coming days. Good morning.
Morning! Are you ready for the festival today?
I think so. I wrote a poem yesterday. I think it came out pretty good.
Nice! I wrote mine yesterday too. I think I'm proud of it, but I'm not so sure yet.
I'm sure it turned out well. You've been a really awesome poem writer. See you outside. I rise out of bed and get ready for another week of school. As soon as I'm out of my door, Sayori is waiting in front of it. Whoa, you're way up earlier. You're up way earlier than normal, huh?
Yep, I'm really excited for today. I can't wait to see what everyone thinks of my master plan.
Wasn't it Monika's plan?
Give me some credit. I'm the vice president, you know?
Right. Well, let's get going then. Oh, look who it is. Morning, guys. Where are you two out here?
Well, we wanted to ask if you guys had any details about what Monica's planning today. She told me to bake some goodies for everyone, but to keep it a surprise. I just think it's silly that I can't know more details about it.
Well, I think her recreation of the festival, there can't be anything too surprising about it. But maybe Sayori has some details to share?
I promised Monica I'd keep it a surprise too. Ah, traitor. But I'd expect nothing less from our vice president. Sorry guys, you'll find out soon enough. It should be a fun time, I can guarantee it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it then. I made sure my poem was extra special for the occasion.
Mine too. You guys will be impressed, I'm sure.
Natsuki scoots closer to me and whispers into my ear.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, I did. Sayori, do you want to tell them?
Oh yeah, big news. DTD and I are dating now. About time.
Congratulations, you two. I've been rooting for you guys from the very start. Thanks, guys. I'm glad for the encouragement the other day, too.
Eh? You need encouragement? That's so cute, DTD.
Ah, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. All the girls walk to their respective classes, and I head over to my own. I turn around the corner and... Oh, hey! Hey, DTD. Good morning. Off to class? Not sure where else I'd be going. Right. Good thing I ran into you, though. Sayori just would not stop talking about you yesterday. You know, I feel like there's some things a boyfriend should not know. Like I said yesterday, I just can't help it. It's really sweet to see. I smile and scratch my head. I guess so. I'm assuming it was all good things, right? About what she talked about and stuff? Of course, she's really happy about it. It's wonderful to see her so genuinely happy these days. I think I have you to thank for that. Nah, you have a lot to do with that too. What? Really? Yeah, after you guys finished hanging out yesterday, she told me she was really happy to see just how much you've improved lately. She's happy that you're feeling better from whatever it was that you were sick from. Wow, I don't really know what to say. Well, that makes me really happy to hear. More than you could ever know. I understand. Sayori's a pretty hard person to let go of. She'd probably find a way to be friends with her own bully if she had one. There's no way that'd happen. Why is that? I'd find some way to expel that bully before she even had a chance to befriend them. As president of a club, I've made a few powerful connections in school faculty. They'd be gone the moment they try to mess with Sayori. Man, it's hard to tell if she's joking or not. I can see the school headlines now. Club president becomes a fearsome dictator and squashes anyone who tries to get in her way. Well, maybe if I was still in the debate club, sure. I should get going now. I have to finish up the festival preparations. It was nice talking to you, DTD. Oh, Do you need any help? I could use an excuse to skip class. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Besides, it's a surprise after all. I'll see you then. Maka walks off with a cheeky smile on her face. Guess I have no choice but to wait. Also, there's a spider literally like climbing a web right in front of my face. Kind of freaky. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully, though it did seem to drag on due to how excited I am for whatever Monica has planned for us. He told us to meet in front of the music room and to enter the room at the same time our club meeting usually starts. Sayori is also with her, probably to help her set up some last minute additions. Okay, it's nearly time. I'm really excited.
Same. It's really nice that Monica decided to throw another festival to make up for the last one.
Speaking of, didn't you say you baked some goodies for today?
Yeah, I gave him Sayori though. She said she was gonna have them set up for us.
Same goes for those scented candles and tea that Maka asked me to bring. Huh, seems to be a jointed effort then. And that's the time. Let's hit in, yeah? Whoa.
Surprise!
Welcome to the Literature Club Festival Novel, whatever that is. Whoa, this is fantastic.
Talk about the understatement of the century. This is freaking amazing.
No kidding, this is awesome.
Thank you all. Monica and I worked really hard to set this place up right.
I chose the music room because this place is a very special place to me over the past few months. I figure I should share that with you, all of you. How sweet. I look around the room. There are a few desks in the back holding some pretty funny shaped cookies, some candles, and some tea, which is already being warmed up. Huh. Those cookies are of everyone's faces. Let me see. Yuri walks over and sees a funny version of her face plastered into a cookie. Whose idea was this?
That would be Monica's idea. I'm not sure why she wanted me to do that, but I liked the idea, so I went through with it.
Do you like them? I figure it would be pretty funny. Perfect. I like them a lot. So what's in store for us, Monica? Well, as you can see, I've got the mic and a speaker set up for our poem jam. We'll all take turns presenting our poems to each other, and then we can finish off by just hanging out and having cookies and tea. I know that the festival's original idea was to try and recruit more members, but I figure this could be just a way to celebrate the literature club as a whole.
That sounds perfect, Monica. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Sayori. Now, who would like to present their poem first?
I'll go first.
Great. Let me get everything set up first. Maka sets up the microphone and turns on the loudspeakers. Oh boy, this is really like an actual poem presentation, huh?
Yeah, even though it's not much different from what we've done before. Having a microphone to project our voices make it feel even cooler.
No arguments there. Maka finishes setting up the stage and calls Natsuki over. She practically prances onto the stage, holding her poem tightly.
Okay. Hello. Oh. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I've always wanted to do that. Alright, here goes nothing. Home. In a house of shadows I once dwelt, crushed by the weight of words that fell. His voice booming like a thunderstorm, each word ripping pages away from me.
Oh, oops. Wait. What the? That's weird. Each ripping pages from me.
I sought a way to make the pain go away. In the world of darkness, I see a beach. Its gentle sands offer a warm embrace. My refuge and delight, ink-stained pages, my pen, my heart's release. My writing, not great, but my best is still my best. Which every verse, I find inner peace. Friends who listen without concern, I learn to trust myself. Each caring word feeling like a gentle breeze. In this place, I find my beach. Through magical words, I find my voice, my pen, my expression express, my heart freed from fear, my beach, my own escape. Because you are all my home. I'm home.
Natsuki lets out a long but seemingly satisfied sigh. We all give her a loud applause.
I may have revealed something in this poem that I haven't really been honest with anyone about. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it, but I hope my poem made some of it clear to everyone. But to those who do know the full truth, I'm doing okay. We're doing better.
I'm glad to hear that, Natsuki. I'm proud of you for finding the strength to share it with all of us.
Thanks, Yuri. Woohoo! Go, Natsuki! You rule!
That was Sayori's voice. Sorry, it's hard to transition from Natsuki to Sayori. You're like the worst to do. That was probably your best poem yet. I really like how you incorporated elements from your previous poem too. And about what you mentioned, it's hazy now, but I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. Stuff like that takes time. If you ever like to talk about it, I will always be here to lend an ear. The same goes for me as well.
Hey, don't keep secrets from us.
Sorry, I'm sure she'll...
I can speak for myself. Thank you very much. Just be honest with you, Sayori, it's something that's very, very sensitive to me. Talking about it in my poem was hard enough. But I promise to open up to you about it too. I just need time, okay? Oh, of course, Natsuki. I'll always respect that. Thanks, I appreciate it.
I don't think it needs to be said, but your improvement over the last months is staggering. Like, I hope you realize that. Writing poems is hard, and even though your style is simple, you've absolutely owned it.
Well, I'm glad you've noticed something that's been true this entire time. I'm kidding, of course. I'm glad that you think I improved. I think I did too. But enough about me. You're up, bozo.
Natsuki smacks Yuri on the back. I don't think we're doing nominations for who goes next. Are we?
Actually, I think it's a great idea.
Right. Well, I'm fairly confident what I've got anyways. I just always get nervous before these things. Yuri gracefully walks up on stage. She gently taps one finger on the mic, making sure it's still on. She closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and begins to read. The Raccoon, Part 2. Oh, sorry. Yuri's voice. Scuffling of the raccoon returns once again. His size has grown considerably since the first time we met. I've stopped giving in to his cries, his even elusive cries for more. They're loud, somber cries, the kind that almost makes you feel sorry for it. The knife shimmers brightly, calling my name. The raccoon does the same, calling to me, begging for me to give him more. I give in. The raccoon becomes excited again. I reluctantly brandish my knife, my blade, a routine I'm all too familiar with. I slice another piece of bread and give it to the raccoon. The raccoon sedates its torments with the momentary relief. The streets are cold, but the bread invites. One slice, two slices, three slices. Pause. A stiff pain with wrinkled brow, confused gaze, a second thought. He seems frightened. Even his breathing seems slow to an odd crawl. His eyes are fixed on the loaf of bread. The bread grows moldy. With each passing second, the bread, my once guilty snack, changes before my eyes. Wouldn't I hunt the raccoon by feeding him moldy bread? Time stops. In the distance, pink light flickers, followed by blue, followed by green, followed by amber. My heart pounds in sync with the flickering lights. 4 silhouettes appear, glowing, approaching. I quickly hide my knife. I hide the bread. But I'm too late. These hands seek out. I duck in fear, my arms bound tightly across my chest, hidden. Day breaks. The raccoon, my urge, scurries away. And 4 candles line my bedroom window. Pink, blue, green, amber. Yuri sighs. She walks back down and returns to her group just as she went up, all while applying her performance.
Wow, that was amazing, Yuri.
Sayori attempts to whistle with her fingers again and again fails spectacularly.
Why do you keep trying to do that when you know you can't do it?
I guess I'll go first. I thought your poem was fantastic, Yuri. If my memory serves me right, you came up to me asking about advice, right? Just last week? Yes, that's right. Did you really like it? I personally loved it. What did everyone else think?
I thought it was great too. A sequel to your raccoon poem from a while back. Brilliant stuff. And the meaning behind the words is just as powerful as well.
Thank you, Sayori.
Well, everyone's stealing all the nice things to say. I don't think anyone's talking about how much I've started to appreciate your writing style. It's very different, at least compared to what I can do. But to say that you pretend to be smart or trying to seem better than everyone else is silly. So I'm glad that you found your footing with your poems. You've inspired me to do better, and I really thank you for that.
Wow. I didn't think my poem would have such a profound effect on you.
I mean, hey, don't get used to it. This is just a special moment, you know? Don't get the wrong idea.
Of course. As for me, I suck at trying to find good things to say. But considering what the poem seems to be about, I'm glad you've also found the strength to talk about it. That's thanks to you, of course. Having you all as my closest friends pushed me away beyond anything I thought has pushed me way beyond anything I thought I was capable of. Enjoying the literature club was the best decision I ever made. So thank you all for having me.
You're welcome, Yuri, and thank you for sticking with us too. You were our first official member after all, so I'm glad that you decided to stay. Now, who would you nominate to go next?
I nominate Monica to go next. Guess I was bound to go sometime. Monica walks up on stage and clears her throat. It's a little bit different from how I've written before, but hopefully it goes over well. Here we go. The extra piece. Lub dub whoosh. It couldn't have been me squinting through the sunlight. A warm smile, a soft tug, guiding me out of the shadows. My hands check for scars and none remained. 901 of the 900 pieces puzzle. It bounces as it hit the hard floor. It slides as friends applaud. Crowds round my satisfaction. Kaboom, kaboom, wee! It could have been me, grinning as I drew her close. A kind smile, a light push, bringing her along. My hands check for the rails, and none remained. A new adventure, no control. Spinning around in merriment. Will do, make do. I bounce as it comes to a stop. We slide as my friends hold on, and I let that piece go. What the heck? What is that supposed to mean? Monica sighs a sigh of relief. Sayori rushes on stage and hugs Monica tightly.
That was amazing, Monica. I'm so proud of you.
I don't think it was all that good. I just tried to write whatever I was feeling, you know? Isn't that the entire point of our poem writing? Right, I guess that's true. You seem a lot more relaxed. I don't think I've had the opportunity to tell you that. Your poem is very different from your last one, and I think that's for the better. Whatever it was that was bothering you, I'm glad to see that you're doing better.
Absolutely. You seem a lot like your old self, and there's nothing wrong with that. It took you a while, but better late than never.
Thanks, everyone. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm glad you're all sticking with me through all this. And now I nominate DCD. Ah, darn. I mean, I was kind of hoping I'd go last. My poem is a little, well, I guess I can just share it and you can see for yourself.
You got this. No need to be shy now.
You're right. Okay, here goes. I walk up on stage feeling the pressure of having 4 people stare at me in anticipation. It's a bit different from back in our normal club room. Maybe it's the microphone. Either way, Sayori, I dedicated this poem to you. I take a deep breath and begin to read. Density and matter. I wonder what's going on in other people's heads. How are they feeling? Happy? Scared? Full of dread? I want to know more. I want to know more about how your brain works. I want to know how you feel. Family, feather, fireflies, fireworks, flower, forgive. This warmth I feel, it's different. It's wonderful. It's precious. It's a treasure that I cherish. Reminds me of the complex nature of our own inner feelings. Reminding me of the beautiful tapestry of our own humanity. Each thread contributing to the grand design of life itself. And to you, I give you my thread. Woo! Sayori rushes up stage once again and wraps her arms around me.
That was beautiful. I loved it so much. You even used a silly combination of words like you used to.
Well, I tried my best. I'm glad you liked it. I hope it was okay for everyone else that I shared a love poem. I thought it was very sweet.
I agree. It's always nice to see you tap into your romantic side. That's not really something we get to see a whole lot of.
There's nothing wrong with sharing something like that with us. I think it's a nice way of showing you trust us to share it out loud in the first place. Well done. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, there's only one person left.
I'm a little bit shy now. Not because it's like last time, but rather the subject of my poem. I'm glad you mentioned that it's okay to share these kind of poems because I may have written one. You wrote a love letter too? Yeah, maybe.
Well, I'm looking forward to hear this. Sayori skips up on stage and clears her throat.
Ahem. BTD, this is for you. My salvation. Every day was a struggle without you. I wish that you would finally notice me. Every day was a struggle with you. I thought you would be better off without me. I saw you be happy with them. I wish you would be happy with me. I saw you be kind to me. I wish you'd be happy with them. Everything was so scary and the rain clouds would pour down heavily. Pitter patter on my window, pitter patter on my head, pitter patter in my thoughts. I was going to drown in the rain clouds. But then you brought me my umbrella. Its holes patched up. We still got a little wet on our way back, but you stayed with me the whole way. When I was with you, happiness was no longer a stranger. You were the cinnamon on my bun, the frosting on my cupcake, the bow in my hair. You were the skip in my step, the pen to my paper, the moon to my sun, the lighthouse to my ship. Sometimes I still have a little storm, like a flat tire on a car journey. You were always ready with a spare, and we could drive away before the storm could fester. Always making sure I would make it back home. Even when I was selfish, you loved me. And I don't understand, and I don't know if the selfish was allowed to love the selfless. And I can't be sure that I won't hurt you. And I don't know if this is okay. And I'm not. I love you too.
Sayori clenches her palm tightly. Do I have tears in my eyes? I think I do. I quickly wipe away as I applaud Sayori the loudest.
Well, what do you think?
It was beautiful, Sayori. I loved every single line. It was wonderfully romantic and beautifully written. I think you made me blush.
As expected, that was super freaking cute, Sayori. Definitely one of your strongest poems to date.
Knowing everything you've both been through, hearing this feels very, very satisfying. All I can really say is I wish you two the absolute best.
Thank you all so much. I always struggled to express my feelings with other people. So I have to promise everyone that these are my true feelings. No masks or facades to hide behind this time.
I'm proud of you, Sayori. From the bottom of my heart, I really am proud. I share another embrace with Sayori as we close off our poem presentations. Some time passes as we discuss our poems a little bit more in detail. The five of us all let out a sigh. Hey DTD, could you help me move this table to the front of the room? I think it would be better this way. Maka points towards the table with a tray of cookies on top. Oh, sure, no problem. I hand the tray to Natsuki to avoid any cookies taking a plunge down to the cold hard floor. As I drag the desk towards the front of the room, I look up and notice a pretty wonderful sight in front of me. Ah, the girls are huddled around each other, smiling, laughing, and having a good time. I can't help but smile as I watch Sayori happily eat a cookie and laugh along with her friends. I'm reminded of how far she's come along since we first met. Not too long ago, it seems like she used to hide her struggles behind a facade of cheerfulness. Back then, she would force herself to smile, even when I was already knew she was hurting. But looking at her now, hearing her laughter and seeing her genuine smile as she shares with her friends, I can see that she's starting to accept her emotions and who she is. She's grown stronger, more resilient, and isn't afraid to lean on her friends for support anymore. She deserves all the happiness and love in the world, and it warms my heart to see her genuinely happy. As I join the group, her eyes light up and she gives me a warm smile, inviting me to be part of the fun.
Do you want a cookie, DTD?
Of course, I'll take I'll take the one that probably tastes the best. You! The five of us laugh together at my somewhat awkward flirting attempt. Sayori leans her head back against my shoulder as she enjoys her cookie. Ah, nice. Some time passes and the festival comes to an end. Sayori and I stay a little bit behind to help Monica clean up and are now on our way home. Well, that was a really good time. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would.
Did you think it wasn't going to be fun?
Well, no. Bah, I had fun, okay?
You're really fun to tease.
Yeah, whatever. Did you have fun? Hey, what's wrong?
I don't know. It's like I felt really happy today, but then my mind starts racing. Do I even deserve to be happy? And that snowballs into thoughts like us being together. I don't deserve someone like you. I'm too wishy-washy. I'm always going to be like this. I can't change or do anything to make it better.
I don't think that's true.
You know?
I know it isn't because I know you can change. Hell, I've already seen it happen.
Eh?
You've opened up to me more. You've opened up to your friends. You're learning to give yourself a little more kindness, even if it's just a little. That's so much progress, and I'm really proud of you for that.
I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for all this pain I've caused you.
Hey, it's okay. If we're both being honest here, we both have stuff to apologize for. But I haven't been the kindest of friends, and the jury's still out on the kind of boyfriend I've been too.
You're doing fine so far.
I'm not perfect. But give yourself some time. We're taking this slow, remember? I think you'll be able to achieve great things with yourself. No, I'm sure of it. I can see that you've been trying, and that's honestly what matters. And you can depend on me too, you know?
But I can't ask you that. You know I hate feeling like a burden. I still feel that way.
Hey, trust me. I feel the same way too. It feels like I'm always doing something wrong or saying the wrong thing. I'm trying to get better at it. Trying to get better at understanding you. That's what you call love, isn't it?
Love. Huh.
I offer Sayori my hand and she slowly takes it. We walk closer to our usual spot and stop here for a moment, enjoying the weather. Crazy how it was just snowing a few days ago, huh?
Yeah. Fall really is a beautiful season. Hey, DTD.
What's up?
Did you mean it?
Mean what?
What you said about love?
Yeah?
Huh. We still don't fully understand each other, do we?
I don't think so. I think that's fine. Is it fine? I might actually begin to think that it is. With everything that we've been through, these mental walls that we put for ourselves won't come down easily. Love doesn't fix that. But I think if we take things day by day, trying our best to understand each other, I think things will be okay in the end. Well, I gotta get going. See you tomorrow.
Wait!
Sorry, tugs at my blazer. Huh? What's up?
I never made up for my lame gift on Saturday.
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I thought it was a great gift. My stomach did too.
Well, I still feel like giving this to you.
Well, alright. I turn around to face her. What is it?
I've been wanting to do this for a while, but now that I'm here, it's a little embarrassing.
Oh, I see. I don't see it at all, actually. There's no need to be shy, though. We're a couple now. Sayori places both hands on mine and interlocks her fingers. Sayori. I love you, DTD. Thank you for saving me that night. Thank you for always being there for me while I struggle with all of this. So please accept this. Wow. Ah. And that's the end of the game. Beautiful. Mm. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Honestly, this was such a great game. Well, mod, I suppose. It was really well made, and you could tell there was so much love put into the game. It wasn't just like a throwaway mod that, you just make and then forget. This person made the mod once, then came back and remastered it. Like, if that doesn't show love, I don't know what does. And all these little arts of Sayori and MC as kids are cute. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of emotional with all this. This is awesome. This game took such a long time to complete, but honestly, worth it. Every second of it. Uh, uh, Wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Oh, hello, note. Thanks again. Well, never thought I'd write one of these again. So much has changed since 2018, and I can't help but wonder just how many of you read the last note I wrote 5 years ago. This mod. I mean, where can I begin? 3 years of my life went into this mod, and I'll say it again, whether you like it or hate it. I can guarantee you, many, many hours went into making this mod. I tried to put in my best. I expressed myself through these characters and really grew to love them. And even as I sit here writing this, I really can't fathom letting this project go. But you're here now. You made it to the end, which only means I eventually did. And all I really have left to say is thanks. I made this mod for me and only me, but if you all got even just a little bit out of this in the same way I did, I'm happy. I won't keep you here for very long because the story isn't quite finished yet. They're optional though. If you don't want to do them, you don't have to. And I won't say goodbye to the DDLC community this time either. I'll just say something less sad. See you later, and thanks again for playing my little passion project. Sincerely, 12 Geese Guy 6. Okay. But yeah, that was the end of Doki Doki Salvation Remake. Now, obviously, there are still side stories, which I will play, but that is it for the base game, which honestly, I think it ended pretty nicely. Like, it was definitely very different from its original mod. However, I think that the creator beautifully redid his own masterpiece this time. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is DTD. I know that I released this video a few days ago, actually, so I'm just going to edit this into the video and release it. It's dumb, but I just didn't know that there was only a little bit of the game left, so it feels silly to make a super short video on just the end. But yeah, remember to tell a friend about the channel, and to tell that friend to tell a friend about the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!